Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol AMRN. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see, especially in this case, that going into tomorrow, the levels where the kind of the sellers are hanging out and then where the buyers are hanging out is pretty well defined and kind of in your face. Now I realize if you've never seen a chart before, that's probably not the case for you, but I guess, well, that's the whole point of this video, to kind of show you how it's all done. But first level in terms of supports, as we would call it, or where the buyers are hanging out, very clearly down here at $2.92. You can see on several occasions the bears try to press down through that level, but the bulls held strong, and the bulls held strong once again. So, as far as the quote-unquote story is concerned, whenever the price gets down to that area at 292, there's clearly people that are willing to buy and want to buy. So that is, what we would call in the world of charts the technical level of support. Now, on the flip side of things, yeah, it's fun to talk about the buyers, but every chart's also going to have an area where the sellers are hanging out, or as we would call that, a level of resistance. And once again, like support, the sellers are not really hiding themselves at all. They're making themselves pretty apparent, and that's right up here at that $3 mark. Not once, but twice, you can see the first time right there, the bulls try to fight up through that level, but the bears hit it back down. And once again, they're in the final 30 minutes of the day, the bears hit it back down. So very clearly, $3 is that level of resistance where sellers are hanging out at, whenever, basically saying whenever the price gets up there, there's people that are saying, yeah, I want to sell, take my shares. And there's just more people willing to sell than there are willing to buy up there. So that's why the price can't quite push through there at that point in time. Now, in the event the price can break through that $3 level, the next key level of resistance to keep an eye on would be that purple line up there, which is the famous 50-period simple moving average. And the reason I'm talking about an additional area of resistance is the price is much closer to breaking out in this direction than it would be, to breaking down to the downside. So had the price closed down around here, then yeah, I'd probably be talking about a next area of support. But given that the price is currently up here at this, on this area of the range, figured better talk about that next level just in case a breakout does happen tomorrow. So again, a $3 is broken. Next key level of resistance, keep an eye on up there at that purple line, the 50-period simple moving average. So interesting setup going into tomorrow. We'll see how it all unfolds. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.